Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. It's the Bastard's Beacon, Chapter 5. Our first attempt at it, at least in our attempt to fill the vitrine. We've likely done this prior to today, but it's been long enough that we've done it where it feels like it's going to be fresh. I, of course, am coming off of finally getting our Chapter 2 victory against the... Wait a minute. What the hell happened? Sorry, I'm gonna reset myself. What? My brain just fully reset. What happened last time? It's been so long. AKA a full week. Oh, Chapter 4. Right. Yeah. Oh my god, no, I completely spaced that. The madness that was Chapter 4 must have just suppressed it, actually, come to think of it. That's some PTSD that didn't want to allow me to relive taking 300 plus damage from the Chapter 4 boss. We'll keep all this nonsense in. Let's just go. Just showing the emotional impact that this series has had over the course of 3 to 4 years now. Well, hell, like going on damn near a decade if we include the first game. Which, by the way, for those wondering, we had the reverse subathon goal from a couple of weeks ago to get the DD1 return series going for the YouTubes, which is underway. Got a lovely new thumbnail from Chodakana. Going to be featuring the YouTube members in that one, so excited to get them in the mix a little bit more. I think they are overdue some in-game appreciation. That was a terrifying crit. The entirety of our Chapter 4 experience there, yeah. Well, what's more, it's like that's not even the only source of trauma we've had recently. From Bastard's Beacon specifically. It's no wonder that I had the Seething Sigh on the mind still, because we were spending so goddamn long trying to get through that. So I'm hoping that today's not going to be a repeat of those experiences, but I am at least trying to mentally prepare myself for not just the possibility, but the likelihood of that. You gotta remember as we're using this Abomination up front that he's got the shuffle on his skills here, so I'm gonna make sure we're keeping him in the right spots. Some decent mobility on this team, actually.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Got me maybe thinking about a crocodilian run. That's something we haven't done in a long time, especially considering we've got the Holy Lance on the Crusader. And I was wanting to get some solo finale going on the Jester here, so that could be fun. That sword does look pretty sick, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm into these infernal skins.
Rest tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Pick me still open if you're just joining us and want to get in on the drawing for the Bounty Hunter in just a second.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Seeing Sphere, an absolutely phenomenal indelible trinket to pick up this early. Naked and Afraid, unfortunately, but I think that's worthwhile.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Of course, you can see we got the Merchant's Guild seal early on this one, so that should be feeling pretty good.
Spend what you can.
Ooh, nice.
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Got the Gnarly Knuckles start here. A Shroud Almanac, probably not really worth grabbing. I kind of want to get the Wolf's Blood as well. That's a tempting offer. Definitely snag these. Maybe even throw that onto my Jester early on. That feels pretty decent. Oh, you're absolutely right, Troy. Yeah, we could throw the Merchant's Guild seal on just to benefit from it in this inn. I didn't even think about that. Could have obviously immediately benefited from that, but yeah, that's a very good point. Supersonic Seagull! Thank you for the Prime in the 47 months. Yeah, sorry, I got it into my head that Naked and Afraid meant we had to keep that off the whole time. Obviously not true.
Welcome back.
And Corin Biao! Thank you very much for all the subscriptions this morning, everybody. The Prime subs, resubs, gift subs. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Grab the playing cards for this lot. Give me some whiskey. Might be worth getting Meditative Totem here. I did... Oh, I was going to say I'm worried about the Highwayman's relationship situation. Then I remembered that I subbed him out, possibly for that reason, or at least that's one of the reasons. I'm going to gonna go ahead and do the crocodilian here too. It just sounds like fun.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Weird reconstruction, definitely a safe play here. Kind of tempted to go with the finale. Main reason I took this guy, by the way, is for this incredibly effective absolution heal, which on upgrade is going to target him as well. Boy, that actually seems like a pretty strong upgrade early too. Let's go ahead and rock that. And I would take the playing cards early on in this one, were it not for the fact that we're probably going to be subbing out one of our guys for the bounty hunter here. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Oh, we don't even have the right drip on this guy, my bad. Good thing we can change that now. There we go. Looking disgusting, dude. There you go. Finally fitting in with your pals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should just go ahead and swap out Bounty Hunter for Crusader here. Sorry, Wither.
Waits, brooding beneath his cowl.
Oh, baby. Now we're talking. That's a good way to start off Chapter 5 of the Bastards Beacon right there, buddy, with Amadeus Arkham. Rocking the Bounty Hunter's kill list. Let's go. Stack that shit up, baby. Let's go ahead and get him the gnarly knuckles on there, too. Why not? And this seems like a decent option for you. Throw on our Bastard's Beacon along with the Hatchling Crocodilian.
Those who would seek to stifle us.
AKA Dragon's Horde. Welcome in. All aboard our stagecoach today. That's Pyro the Growl. Here we go. All set, man. You've got some linseed oil flask here if I'm feeling real bold and wanting to take on the General Region 1, but I feel like that's probably pretty unlikely here.
Configure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
Let's go ahead and get him fed for the region, and then I think we are on our friggin' way. There we go. Good start, man. Let's do it. Proper form today, as we're going to need to be. Well, the bounty hunter with the gnarly knuckles in the kill list,
War.
along with the linseed oil flask.
Only resignation.
That's a fairly early general fight still, but especially with the occultist in the mix, we could probably do pretty well. We can get some spring water before that as well. That would help out a lot. I guess we just kind of hope that we can find some trinket assistance along the way. Alright, see how this lot does. So, we're going to want to be moving a lot. Obviously, made a little bit more difficult with the substitution of the bounty hunter for the Crusader. But these two at least are going to be able to manipulate our positions pretty frequently, even without the assistance of the other two. And solo finale is something I need to be considering very frequently here. Also, I was going to say maybe just transform out of the gate, but actually absolution out of the gate makes a lot of sense. Get the big stress heals and regen going. I feel like this guy paired with a Vestal must be absolutely insane. Get up to maybe like 5, 6, possibly even 7 regen per turn off of 2 skills. That would go nuts. Alright, let me also take a look at what your options look like here, because I have a feeling you're probably going to be able to move forward easy enough on your own. Which, of course, shifting the position on these guys is fucking them up pretty well for us. Should be damn near a kill there to start them off. Alright, kill list is getting going early here. Weaken these guys a bit because they're already doing the shambling thrust back there. That's pretty effective. This is looking pretty good already. A little stressed, but we'll probably transform down here, I'd imagine. Alright, just drill it into my head right now. Do not let anyone besides the bounty hunter get kills. Because I can already see that beginning to be a possible issue here. Oh, he has the move back off of transform down as well here. That's really interesting. Alright, I'm going to have to keep that in mind, I guess. And I also failed to change his skills, unfortunately, so I'm going to be a little less effective here up until we can get that to the correct stuff. Thankfully, it looks like he should be able to
Hold fast.
get the kills on everybody anyway.
Beyond.
Hey, Zoob. Alright. Yeah, my goodness, dude. 5 regen on the bomb here. And don't have my rank 3 execute, so we'll just go ahead and take that guy out for now. This is more than likely going to get a kill, so let's just play it safe here. He's not going to do a shambling thrust there anyway, so it's not a big deal. You can do nothing with that, no corpses, pal, can ya? Tee-hee. Okay, gotta wait on the absolution again. We'll get through the death's door here, most likely, or at least shuffle around a little bit more. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough to, Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right, yeah, that's just one that he does to himself now. That's the change with that roll. And also, I just realized, yeah, parrying Patriarch actually has some serious value on him now. That rules. There we go, plus 9% damage there already. Go ahead and just fade to black, get the blind on this guy. Double weaken too, nice. Try a heal back there. That's why we upgraded it. Good stuff. Now we're talking. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and take the absolution there too. Man, yeah, AoE stress heal off that skill. I know it's got a long cooldown, but that feels like it's going to be incredibly good. We'll get a mod for a Gamba as well if you want to get one going here.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Mod check, Gamba check. Right, let's keep come hither. Definitely get the finish him in there, and then probably just go ahead and take uppercut here as well. 4 for the kill list. Yeah, strong start. We're going to have another resistance encounter here as well. There's a chance for a resistance encounter here, but I kind of want to take the right side path so we can possibly keep the block tokens going into the general fight.
It brings no satisfaction.
That's a nice interaction early. Love that. Hey, Ariel. Another Bastards run. Chapter 5. Potentially our final Bastards Beacon run today, but I'm just trying to take things one step at a time as far as that's concerned, I guess. Let me go fade to black here, I think. Well, I wonder, actually. I might be able to Abyssal Artillery into possibly just getting the damage to kill this guy before he can even keep the attention off of him. Oh, although I guess we don't really have the turn order for that, do we? These guys are unfortunately very difficult to stun as well, so that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, good enough, I suppose. And then let's just start with this again. Hard to deny that in the beginning, man. That is just insanely strong for him. Very glad we opted for that path today. And the upgrade to that skill early on. Clearly looking like it's going to help quite a bit. Oh my god, and we're going to need it with things like that happening, I guess. That's the trade-off for not getting the defensive formation, as that dude gets to do a truckload of damage. Alright, what are we looking at here? I don't think we have the damage this time either. Probably not worth a go. I think I'd much rather... Oh, right, yeah, we're not going to be able to yank him forward either. I'm going to remember that. 4 to 7 is not going to kill either of these guys, so we're pretty well set up for the follow-up kill next turn. Matt Ray!
Welcome back.
And bonk him. Work has been kicking my ass lately, but wife and I have been redoing our deck ourselves, saving us about $6 grand, which has been so satisfying. That sounds like a fun project. Yeah, I bet that's very satisfying for y'all. Holy shit, dude. Wow, okay. They really want him dead. Man. 8 to 13. Yeah, you're gonna not screw me over there, right? Thank goodness. And I might actually, I think I just have to kill this guy, because I don't want to let that volley have a chance of taking him out here. We'll just have to sacrifice a little damage. Alright, you'll be fine, buddy. Don't worry.
Once again, teetering on that terrible
Get the regen to tick up there, and then... Man, they are being really mean to him. Could you just fuck off? Oh my god! Welcome back to Bastards Beacon, everybody. Jesus Christ. Another chance at the stun here, I guess. And not gonna happen. Trying to roll the dice there, buddy. Hey, there we go. There's the occultist kicking in. Man, gotta never underestimate the damage from these guys, especially when they decide to focus it like that. That's ridiculous. Let me get the pull forward again here. The combo either way. Let me try to get this off of the borderline of a meltdown already here somehow. And what's this looking like? 8 to 14 is not going to work, so let's just go ahead and set this guy up. Good, good, good. Keep healing, buddy. You're going to need more. Oh, yeah, especially now. Our lack of DOT healing is definitely feeling like it's going to be an issue at some point here, too, unfortunately. I feel like I got to do more of this solo as well, especially in situations like this. It'd be pretty damn impactful for him.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Well, you know what would be nice? I don't know if this is actually the kind of thing that could work. I feel like it would just be inherently too strong. But imagine a trinket that allowed you to lower the cooldown of any given skill. Like, I feel like it would have to have a massive trade-off in order for it to actually be viable. But just being able to reduce this absolution cooldown by 1 turn. I suppose that's kind of like the effect of Jester's Encore in a way. But
Sweet reprieve until the next test
like
is put
significantly stronger, you know? I don't know, actually. I do think Oasis is probably the way to go here. At least the spring water gives us something of value. Yeah, I'll just do that. Guaranteed over perceived, right? Although, to be honest, this is far from guaranteed, too, unfortunately. Did get pretty fortunate, however, to have the bonus combat here for another chance at additional bounty hunter damage.
pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Reduce cooldown by 1 turn, but lose all abilities. Lose all abilities? That seems pretty awful. Minus 30 Death's Door resist. You know, that's getting there. Yeah, it does sound like it would be a stain trinket for sure. For the kind of drawback it would have to actually incorporate. I kind of want to actually give... I want to give the Jester the regen here, so I'm going to keep him in position to receive that first. The puppy has a hat. Oh, you're right. That's cute.
Observe the
Does he
subject
always?
carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Just never noticed. How's this looking? 11 to 17. Yeah, it's probably not going to do it. Trade relics for a cooldown. 50 relics to take a turn off the cooldown. Now we're talking. That could be something. Let's go. Let's see here. I like this one well enough, but I do wonder if I've just got the damage on this guy, and I do indeed. Plus 75% bonus. Let's go. The 3% added to the bounty hunter. DOT potential from this team, definitely scary. I like that stun resist at least, though. Let me transform here, I think. I want to slam this one. See even more damage up front. That's something I've definitely not been utilizing as well as I expected to here with the Crocodilian, although again, the lack of the Crusader is kind of playing a role there. And then maybe just go ahead and transform back down, actually. Because we're getting a lot of damage bonus out of that if we do it that way. Ooh, hello. I don't know if I want to do that, actually. I think I better just take the crit heal up front. That's a lot safer anyway. And that's a good time to do this. Damn, okay, yeah, this is... Well, when I focus on it, it does actually look like it's potentially pretty effective. There's a big if. Another bonus hit, nice.
The work continues.
Okay, let's just go ahead and blind you. Probably have the damage to just get another one here. There it is. Sadir!
Welcome. Press your advance.
Damn near another member of the 100-month club there is Sadir with the 97. Thanks for the bear hugs for them as well, for the very long-term support. Appreciate that. I'm going to need to get a couple more stress heals done at the end of this one, I think. So let's try to maybe blind you again. I was a little worried about that shit.
Variable. Easily resolved.
Oh man, that's a lot of stress we left unhealed there. Fortunately, that puts us in a much better or a much worse position for the general fight too. We're gonna need to do a lot of recovery before that happens, if that is indeed gonna be a possibility here. But obviously, the spring water even more valuable now.
Refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
Captain Pinbacker. Thank you very much for all the subs this morning, y'all. Thanks for the bear hugs for him, too. Letting them feel the love from the pile. Appreciate that. And the Bezos bucks. With the Prime and the 7 months. Thank you. My God.
Welcome back.
Everybody's hopping back on a Monday morning, man. Polar Baronex. Inching toward the 100-month club as well with the 80. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. This one, I think this was the facsimile, right? Ooh, damn, some crow's feet too, dude.
Does it not?
That's crazy. I think the combat items are a lot more likely to be beneficial to us right now.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Linen's not bad. That's something at least. I think we should go for it because we have a lot of potential to still gain more damage here. We could potentially be up to another plus 24% damage on the bounty hunter before the fight even starts. I got the bounty hunter skills. We're good. I switched them. Although I should probably look again before the general fight just in case.
They waited for death. And still they wait.
Alright, let's just double check all of our combat items as well here. We do have really good combat items for this.
Analysis is invaluable.
If we get the spring water in there, and then we could even do chalk dust. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this works against this thing, although spike ball might be a little safer. But yeah, anytime you get the abyssal artillery in a fight like this, it feels pretty good. Fade to black's probably going to get a lot of value for us here too, and then we have, unfortunately, not really any kind of effective way to hit the back line with the Abomination, which is, I suppose is why we have the linseed oil for him. And we're up to plus 30% damage on the bounty hunter from the vengeful kill list here, including, of course, the plus 20% from the gnarly knuckles. I'd say it's a strong possibility, but I think it's a bad idea. We'll see what kind of condition we're in after the first couple of fights here, but I think it's probably worth it to at least get the extra relics and baubles from the first 2 rounds.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Well, this should be an easy start. There's one. And blind time. Oh, we need to stress heal immediately, I just realized too. Yikes. Good timing on this, buddy. Yeah, we probably want to go ahead and upgrade the Inspiring Tune soon. Most likely in the next in here.
But deadly all the same.
We're going to need more stress healing than what we got. Although, Crusader's going to be playing a role there too, I guess. Possible we just upgrade the Inspiring Cry, make things a lot easier for us that way. That's a strong pull forward. I like that a lot. And let's not add any more stress if we can help it. Let's just go ahead and get through those blocks. Maybe get some more bonus damage on these guys. There's the stress heal.
A simple kindness.
Still hanging on to the spring water for now. Ouch. Please stop critting. Thank you. There's another blight, unfortunately. Alright, this should be an easy target for the bounty hunter at the very least. Nice. Okay, let me get the solo this time, which is a skill I need to be using a lot more frequently, it turns out. Crit heal, huge! Yeah, solo and finale is something we need to be doing a lot of here, especially given the parrying Patriarch on the Jester right now is going to be making it a lot easier to hit him! It's going to be making it a lot easier to hit him, I think, is actually what I said out loud, so that might be on me. That might be my bad for saying it that way. The game heard my phrasing. Alright, as long as I get a crit out of it. Yeah, actually, I was just mentioning that, Slade. We're going to be doing that soon. Well, it's in the process now, actually, already. There will be a fresh DD1 campaign on the way to the YouTubes as a YouTube exclusive series. Probably within a couple weeks. So, look forward to that. back to the classic. It was a reverse subathon goal that we hit very, very quickly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. It should be fun. It'll be fun up until it's hell again, but then that'll be fun for y'all. So, win-win. Well, lose-win, but your win is more important. Plus, I get some kind of win out of it anyway. A win by participating, which is a nice condition. Yeah, we're probably not going to be stunning that guy very much, are we? Can blind him, though. This is a pretty scary fight to be having to deal with right before the general, unfortunately. I'm pretty concerned about our bounty hunter here, which is exactly why we should be soloing again. Do exactly that. I don't think I should be going for the uppercut anymore. I think I just need to try to get this guy killed as quickly as possible, so that's exactly what we'll do. Try another big heal there. That's the stuff, buddy. That's big time. Thank you for that. Let me try this one. I have him in the back after that, but I think it's fine. Yeah, parrying Patriarch here especially making this a really valuable play. And he remembered how to dodge. Hooray! Hey, way to go, buddy. That's still gonna hurt like hell. Jesus, the blight off of that, too. Come on now. Okay. Okay. Ooh, another debuff resist, which may or may not be good here. Keep trying the heals. Hey, he's doing pretty good, though. All things considered, can't be mad there. One down at the very least, okay, and then we'll try to sneak up to here so we can get some more heals done on him, potentially. And this looks like it's probably best to be a fade to black, but I also just really want to get this guy closer to dying, too. But this is why I'm scared for him, especially with the giant bleeds in play here. Good God. That's just getting worse and worse right now. I generally agree with the mini-boss choice, +2. A reluctant but deserved +2. Oh, God, this sucks. This is bad news. I don't think my stun chance, yeah, is basically 0 there, so better just keep him alive for now. Keep trying the heals, buddy. That's the stuff. Oh, my God. Clutching it up with the heals is molecules. I might have to do the spring water here, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is one for the spring water.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Trying to keep the blinds on this guy. Yeah, this is definitely the kind of fight I don't like right before the general fight. Man, this is way too tough. Way too much. I might just have to try to kill you, I guess. Although I really need to keep healing here. Despite the additional bleed chances. Jesus. There's another absolution, at least. The regen's pretty big here. And yeah, I don't think I like that chance for the... You know what? Let's do this.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
We need everything we can get right now. We need to not worry about trying to be in good shape. We need to worry about winning this fight and not dying. The hell with the general. Oh, that's so big. Massive blind proc there. Okay, let's get a little stress healing done here as well, I think.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Improve things just a touch for this lot. That's to be expected again. Go ahead and finish you off finally. And let's see here. You're still just thwacking, I think. We'll give them plenty of bonus damage at the very least. And keep healing.
A calculated generosity.
That's better.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Just so much damage output every turn from this guy, though. Still not really worth doing that. That's pretty good, though. Let me get back to the front here. Probably go ahead and solo again here if I get the opportunity.
This road
Always
cannot
fine with
be
that one.
walked alone.
Yep, that's good. Let's do it. Right here, buddy. That's the one. That's the one you want to go for. That's probably worse, unfortunately. Although I guess that does give us a good fade to black opportunity. He cannot execute this, but this is still pretty solid.
Measure out your violence
Okay.
and apply it judiciously.
Oh my god, this is brutal. Yet another bleed on himself. We gotta try to fade to black there. Pretty fortunate. Through the riposte now at the very least, and then I might actually be able to get up to one more heal for this lot. And just pray this misses. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's see. What kind of shape can we end up in here? We get the kill on him if we want it. And I better go ahead and take it. Yeah. Oh, man.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Dude. Oh, it's so good. Oh, my God. The loot is so good. Oh, we're in terrible shape, though. Below half HP across the board. Damn near a meltdown of the bounty hunter already. That's just bad idea. Bad idea. It's a very bad idea. It shouldn't. Just don't. No. Stop. I can't. Nope. Bad plan.
Recalculating one's odds is never a wasted
It's a
endeavor.
very, very bad plan.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Okay, good job, Baer. Good job, Baer. You made one good choice already today. Chirurgeon, though? Oh, is there a Shambler, too? Thank God I didn't see that.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Let's keep stacking up damage anyway. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
A little help impeccably timed.
Take care of that problem real quick. Really should be starting with more of those, actually, come to think of it. Sure. Yeah, starting with the solo actually pretty strong here. Chat wants blood. Yeah, clearly. I think that's almost entirely on me, is to have conditioned the entire pile to demand the party be slaughtered in the glorious name of content. I think ultimately we'll get more content out of it this way. We're maximizing content value here.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
This is really bad. This is still really, really bad. This is still a very scary situation that we need to get numbers on immediately. That might work. Hey, cool, okay. That's pretty big. Don't like that you targeted him. That's not nice. Let me get the pull forward here. Sure. I like it. I like that more. I'm not gonna like this. Yeah, okay. He's doing all right, though. I will say I'm noticing the absence of the Absolution being a much more effective self-heal for him. While I'm definitely enjoying the other benefits to this path, it is with its drawbacks, unfortunately. Getting them goddamn crits back there, dude. Jesus. And that'll work. Oh my god. Molecule's just crushing it so far today, though. It's real nice to not have that problem. Reliable occultist. Definitely going to solve a lot of problems on their own. Thank you very much. No need for another stress heal, I guess. I could, more than likely actually kill him with that. Let's not bother. Let's see if I can get in One more big one here, Molly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still use one there as well, though. We're going to be able to get into position for the bombs, stress, heal, and regen again. Nice dodge. Ooh, it is stretch break time as well. Let me get one of those in the mix. I guess I should have soloed that, actually, to set us up in position better. That's okay, though. I really want to stall this for longer. I know it's not a great idea, but I feel like we need it. Yet again, Molly. Let's go. Big dodge. Hell yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, I should have probably kept them in position. I just realized shit. There, gotta get that absolution in at the end, though. Molly again. Holy cow. Just crushing it, dude. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me get the regen on the occultist. That's gonna be a lot more effective, and then we'll just pass turn here, I guess. No, I better not. No, I should. Yeah, that's probably better. I think this is the best option for us right now. Alright, cool. That'll do.
Fight through the fatigue.
Might as well get one more heal off. Holy cow, Molly! Jesus Christ! Here, you can have one. You deserve it.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
The best occultist we've had in months, man. God damn. Alright. Gimme, gimme. Oh, boy. Cultist getting all the big heals out now before we resume usual service. Yeah. It is unfortunately a finite pool as far as we can tell. But I am enjoying them for now at the very least. This Chirurgeon fight would definitely be another place I would welcome them. But we're in pretty good shape here, and the Bounty Hunter's got like plus 40 or 50% damage right now. I like our odds on this one. But apparently they don't. Too bad. Hey, same to you, Carl. Didn't even realize. Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo. Alright, how's the damage looking there? It's a possibility, but not a good one, so let's try for a stun. That'll work. Okay, definitely starting with this again. I think starting with Absolution solo, man, that's... It's got a lot of value, that's for damn sure. And let's go ahead and yank this dude forward so he can't just get his stealth crit thing going right away. What if we just brought 4 bounty hunters? None of them have any reason to be fighting the bodies save 4 candles. What would be the strongest 4-man team if we were able to do so in DD2? Besides, obviously, 4-man leper, which, as we all know, is the unstoppable killing machine. 4 grave robbers or 4 highwaymen, I feel like would be a ton of fun. Run away, burn everything to the ground. I do like that idea. Runaway, it's 4 runaways, but you just constantly run and hide. Just non-stop stealth and regen. Miss Quad Antiquarian, that was always fun, yeah. Going on a big money run, maybe we'll try to knock out one of those in the DD1 campaign. Can't hit what they can't see, exactly. Another down. Did let him get his nonsense crit thing, unfortunately.
A petty hindrance.
Alright, come on, Molly. Keep these big ones coming. There you go. Never gonna let me down. Which is, of course, the setup for you to inevitably let me down in a tremendous way. Until then, wee! Absolution is 1 more turn, so we'll just go ahead and thwack him. You have to move back into our correct spot here, though. Oof. I'm gonna have to heal yourself. Well, we gotta try to get bonus action here. Just might... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it might mean that we don't get the extra kill on Bounty Hunter, but that's certainly gonna work out. And tell you what, that works pretty damn well too, I'd say. That gets us a combo token too, nice. Backdraft to go insanely hard with 4 runaways. It might be the only time in which it would actually be pretty useful, yeah. Finally get it going. What do you think the next class will be? And does Red Hook mention anything about going forward without Wayne? Haven't heard anything about a new narrator or new voice. At least nothing's been announced as far as I can tell. Nor have I heard anything about... Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah. About a new character. I imagine they're still mostly prioritizing the Crimson Court Kingdoms module for the time being. Yeah, let's just get some big damage there. And then possibly once that's out, they'll shift focus to something like that. How's your stun chance looking? Pretty good. 6 to 11 damage off that skill is kind of nuts. As long as this dude stays blinded, we should be okay. Nice big chunk there as well. Once we get the Chirurgeon on its own, I think we're going to be feeling pretty fantastic here. Stress heal for the boy there as well. I'm turning this into a healing fight, man. Goddamn. Or not. Now we're bleeding for 6. And I got crit. And stunned. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. I'm sorry. You were right. I was wrong. I didn't mean it. Yeah. Yeah, let's see here. Just get this out of the way, I guess. I definitely put myself in a worse spot. But hey, another kill for the bounty hunter. Sweet. What's he at now? Sitting at plus 75% damage. That's pretty solid. All right, go ahead and transform back down, buddy. Get another shuffle. Hell yeah. Yank him forward, clear the corpse. Big chunks coming from the bounty hunter. Not a big bleed there, sadly. Yeah. Go for it, pal. Two-shot this guy. Oh, yeah, that'll help, man. Holy shit. Easy enough, huh? Even with the weakened token, I think he's got it. Oh, fuck off.
Renewal. Welcome back.
God damn it. Mr. Pony. Thank you very much for the 9 months. Welcome back into the bear pile. Appreciate the bear hugs. No, no, no.
One last howl. One final scream.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable outcome.
Fight through the fatigue.
Simply ridiculous. Sorry, Leo.
In life or in death. We are all prisoners here.
Well, pay out the doubters, I guess. It's not only that he didn't survive the death's door check, which to be fair, I think he'd already had one in that fight, or at least he'd had one recently. But it was the fact that that came off of hitting the minimum damage from the bounty hunter's execution, which was the only way in which the Chirurgeon wouldn't have died before that got a chance to proc. So that's cool. But whatever. I'll figure it out. Yeah, you can have this, and then you can have this one. Actually, no, you're gonna need to keep that, aren't you? That'll do. Get some stimulants in there, sure. Cool. Oh, sweet, we got a cache. We converted Leo into mastery points, Jesus.
In some of these well-worn relics.
He's not wrong, but he shouldn't say it. Ooh, big bonus damage for the cultist all of a sudden, actually. Nice. At least he died doing what he loved most, dying. Amen to that. Well, good thing we got 3,000 bonus damage. We're gonna fucking need it here, man. Let's see if I can just one-shot this dude, maybe? 14 to 21? Nah, alright.
A master stroke.
Yeah, we'll get a fresh pick me going here. In fact, might as well go ahead and do that now. Assuming we're able to get through all this bullshit. But, yeah, we're gonna need a new squad, of course. Fade to black. Oh, I definitely should have used the spring water on that, too. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Let's see. You're gonna get one of these.
Miscalculation, perhaps.
You're gonna come on back to the front for me. Not okay with that. Not okay with that at all. Oh, and you can't do shit back here. Or up here, I mean. Well, I guess we'll get some bonus damage doing this. Oh, this is already pretty bad. Burn's gonna make it a lot worse. Alright, finale here does at least have a pretty good chance to get one of the kills. Thank you. It's big. Bounty Hunter next round's more than likely got this one covered. That's very good. That's extremely helpful. Okay. There you go, buddy. 19 to 28. There it is. Yeah, yoink. Ow! God damn, man. What? That's insane. That's insane. Oh my god. Math Alexis. Thank you for the gifted sub to Leo. Hey, you might be dead, but at least you're on the pile now, right? That's something. God, yeah, just kill him. I don't think we have finale here either. Oh, we do, nice. Not enough. Come on, buddy. Oh, boy. Thank goodness, yeah. Molecule's not about to let such a simple slip-up do them in. Not them.
A simple variable.
Okay.
Easily resolved.
Clearly need to equip the remainder of whatever few good combat items we've got left at the moment. Smoke bombs, spring water, and probably go with something like the linens here just to be safe. So we can make sure we're able to get the damage through. Still got this nonsense to deal with. Meltdown's unfortunately pretty likely here, but we got at least one spring water to try to negate that. Alright, let's see if we can pull forward here and really fuck him up. In fact, let's start with the solo again, actually. Yeah, that's still gotta be the best idea. And then we'll just yank the altar and yank the tutor. Just keep them fully screwed over in their positioning. Actually, I guess the uppercut is slightly more effective theoretically. God damn it. Thank you. One at least. Yeah, kind of an ineffective dodge, but we'll take it. At least one of the rush judgment for the crit here. Now if we can get another pull forward on this guy, that'd be huge. And we did get at least turn order off that, so cross our fingers. Massive. Okay, we're in a great position now. Let's just go ahead and kill you. Leaving the corpse there is obviously pretty helpful as well. That does mean the shift back from that one, unfortunately, but I can blind this one as well, ideally, and then that should be a little bit less likely to be effective. Or not. Cool. Alright, that's good at least. We want to knock back more than we want to pull forward at this point, and just fade into black for the chance of getting the blind is a lot more effective now. Let's do the same here. So much goddamn block. Let me go ahead and give you this, and then I think I still want to pull this one forward. I'm pretty sure I do. It's a bit of a risk, considering if I hadn't gotten that, then I would have cleared the corpse to allow them both to the front again, but I think that was worth a try. And now we need to just get big damage on these guys, so let's do exactly that. Can't anticipate being able to manipulate position very effectively anymore. Although we can still do it one more turn. Try anyway. 12 to 20 is not likely to get the kill here. 16 to 24, yeah, it's about the same. We can still knock back again. That's pretty big. Okay, and now let's do solo again. I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, I was just going to say, though, it is probably just another disharmony, but I guess that does prevent that at least. Okay. Oh, my God, the blind off that. Thank goodness for the linens, I guess. Really inconvenient, though. One more try there. Okay, that's pretty helpful. Let's see. Let's just try to get the damage out. This should at least set him up for an execute, I believe. He can clear his own blind. Oh, that's helpful, I guess. Alright. Looking good. Get the Rush Judgment in the 3rd rank as well. Oh my god, and just a random burn too, okay. Well, that's pretty effective at least, and then we should be able to execute again, actually.
And now,
An insane outcome.
test of all.
Fuck! Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay.
The minstrel takes his final bow.
God damn.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Oh. Fuck yeah, Molly, let's go! That's the stuff. We're so back. All I need is one. Oh, you can't target him, though. That's alright. That'll do it, dude. That'll fucking do it. Whew. Colt is going nuts out here today, dude.
In life or in death. We are all prisoners here.
That's alright. We wanted to do a brand new team, basically, by the time we got here anyway, right? Oh, we got Snap Judgment, too. That's pretty sick. And we'll keep the linseed oil still. Good enough. Oh, man. So here's the thing. We just lost our 2 most mobile teammates. And we have crocodilians, so we're gonna be kind of shoehorned into going a particular way here.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
This will be a brand new pick-me if you'd like to be chosen. Ooh, Daredevil from Molly. That definitely makes sense. Cool. Alright. Merchant's Guild seal.
Planning and mindfulness. As vital to survival as sharpened steel.
And, oh, fucking hell, man. Whatever, fine.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden
Big pig.
with salt
And secrets.
Yo, holy shit, they got all the almanacs here. I can buy 2. I guess. And I mean that, well, it doesn't help us now, unfortunately. That's crazy, though.
Spend what you can. The wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Alright, well, first of all, let's decide who the hell we're bringing in. And I feel like it's almost certainly got to be a grave robber. For the movement. Maybe a Night Sworn there, but I can't really afford to change the path right now. They're just gone for the remainder of the run, Joe. In Kingdoms mode, they are gone for the entire Kingdoms campaign. If you have permadeath on, but if you're doing a Confessions run, then they're just gone for the rest of the Confessions run. That'd be wild if it was permadeath across the game. If you lost a character and you just couldn't pick them again for eternity. That'd be real hardcore, man, yeah. Do we need wild tea? No. Definitely want the majority of these relationship things. I feel like I want to have a plague doctor here just because I'm terrified of the DOT. But that's so much less mobility. I think a man-at-arms would be alright. Any opportunity to get a man-at-arms is fine with me. I'll just have to adjust these positions a bit. But if we go with Rampart and Strategic Withdrawal, we can get a pretty traditional man-at-arms going here. That certainly takes care of our stress problems. We might not even need the Inspiring Cry at that point. We definitely go Pirouette Lunge here. Probably keep the Poison Dart. Repartee again, maybe? I have Parrying Patriarch still. I could do this. And then let's go with the melee bonus damage on you. We get the Spike Skull Cap on you. I guess I don't need the Vengeful Kill list anymore. And hey, we actually do get to use the Seeing Sphere. I think I'm just going to put these two things on the Crusader, actually. Oh yeah, and Snap Judgment. Let's do that for you. That's way better. Sick. Okay. Well, I guess Parrying Patriarch doesn't really matter anymore. Which is usually the case. Alright, let's try to get these relationships going, I guess. Yeah, we do have money for the paths, technically, but after we buy all this shit in the end, I feel like that's probably going to be a lot less tempting.
To ease the rigors of the road.
Get this whiskey, and then... Well, actually, that might be about it. What will the big pig do here? We mostly just got to get ourselves out of unfriendly territory, so let's just focus on that. If we can just be in neutral here. Ooh, let's get him the right drip, too, actually. Hold on. There we go. Love the infernal look on the Grave Robber. Real solid. One more unfriendly here. There we go. And we'll see what this does. No, just kidding. Alright, well, good enough.
The means of mastery.
Yes, sir. Alright. I like Bulwark. I like Dead of Night. I like the Pirouette. And possibly Repartee here. I do think there's a decent chance she's going to be doing that fairly frequently. Rampart for the stun-on combo is pretty strong here, too, actually. And then I really like the Demon Skull to be able to pull 3. I haven't upgraded that very often, but I think that's a really strong upgrade for that skill that I undervalue. Last call for the Pick Me if you'd like to be chosen for our brand new teammates here. And I'm going to grab at least the Shroud Almanac.
Of our land, crumbling and undone.
Because they've given me all 4 here, I'm so tempted to grab another, but I guess our odds are just about as good. Well, I mean... let's take the Tangle Almanac and anticipate going for another general fight. And that'll be nice. For now, obviously, we're going to go ahead and take all these guys off.
Meet each challenge on its own terms.
Alright. New party members. Booyah achieved. You there for the crossword this morning? Achieved. Welcome to the squad. And Cerulean Crane. Welcome to the team. Alright. Let's go, man. Yet another Naked and Afraid. Let me double check the combat items real quick for this lot. I think we're gonna be good. Salves are always a good idea. Let's just go ahead and grab those for safety and then probably call it good at that point. Nah, we're gonna not worry about paths. Honestly, Wanderer path for both these two is pretty solid. I don't think it's really worth the trade-off for the relics. They're both going to be pretty effective anyway.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Alright. Unlikely to go after a Shroud boss fight here. Not really thinking the Leviathan's the play for this group, so let's just get through this one, man. All we need to do to complete the region goal is get through the region. Easy enough. Let's do it.
The route will exact a toll on wheel and axle both. Hold fast.
There's no way I'd be chosen again. Yeah, it's happened before, Leo. Move plays favorites every now and then. Or just decides that they want one person in particular to die over and over again, which feels cruel, but this is the whim of the AI, I guess.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
We are nothing if not beholden to its fancies, right? I, for one, welcome our sadistic robot overlords. Right. The Oblivion's Ingress. We got a hospital here. Not a lot of stuff we really need to concern ourselves with it, though. I guess Mrs. the Mark is kind of nasty on the Man-at-Arms. Should probably remove that, but not going to be a huge priority, I don't think. Love seeing that, at least to begin with. Okay. Let's see how y'all feel about us having a proper full team this time, huh? I think we might have better odds now, just slightly. Damn right it's an altar of cowardice. Yeah, I am still pretty worried about DOT overall. I was even thinking about maybe, like, getting some poultices for this group. Which is a rare purchase for me to just buy poultices for the sake of using them for a single region. That seems outlandish, but I just feel like it's probably going to be the kind of thing I want to consider moving forward here. Ooh, let me go ahead and actually do this to clear that, and then we'll pull this guy forward, taking advantage of our Demon's Pull upgrade immediately. Big pirouette value. Including the additional crocodilian damage again. Up to plus 12% right away, which is pretty damn good, honestly. Ooh, look at that.
A promising development.
12 damage Man-at-Arms as well. Okay, yeah, we are starting to figure out the crocodilian again here. Rush Judgment, fucking him up completely on the back end. We get to stun the altar. That's pretty damn good, dude. That's pretty damn good. Corpse clear more than likely after we have seen them move forward again. Also might be able to knock him back, though. My god, yeah, this is really good. Minus that giant regen on that one. It's a slower team, but they're giving me a lot of confidence. Let's see what her stealth lunge is looking like now. Ah, she's weakened again, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, boy, yeah, that is really nasty. Yeah, whatever.
Well done.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just get you out of the picture here if we could. Man, really haven't done much to the front line at all, have we? Jeez. Yeah, they got a lot going for them, this lot, but they are also quite a bit slower in the damage output. Look at this, plus 21 and 27% off the crocodilian here. Just getting higher and higher. Might as well. I'm not betting against Baer, I just have a feeling I'm gonna die. You gotta go with your gut. Even if your gut insists on your inevitable expiration. Ooh, that's a good band name. That's a good metal band name. Now taking the stage. It's inevitable expiration. with their hit song, I Just Feel Like I'm Gonna Die. Thank you, thank you. Yes, life is an endless struggle.
Unsteady stances.
Stare into the void, then the void will stare back. Let's go! Sign me up, brother. Front row.
The work continues. Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
I don't think I care about those. Give it space for now, at least.
At least it should be.
Definitely go ahead and equip some of these combat items for this lot as well. And yeah, I did say I should probably get rid of the... This is the mark here.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
I know a friend that was in a band like that in high school. I'm so sad I never tried to make a band in high school, dude. That's the time to do it. That's the time to make a shitty band with your friends. Now if I try to make a shitty band with my friends, they'll all look at me like I'm a freak. Well, I guess I could still try it. Worst thing that could happen is they just look at me like I'm a freak.
We need not
Which they already do anyway, so...
by our shortcomings.
No harm done, really. Look at the watchtower here, and then probably just head through the center. Ooh, and a hoarder, nice. Oh yeah, we can start selling shit again. Assuming we got some shit to sell. I think we got a few things, right? I can't play an instrument, but I'll join your band. Nice, we need backup vocalists. It says Pixel Screams, perfect.
Agony by accumulation.
We need a background screamer, but when I say background screamer, I mean like if we're up on stage, I want you like behind the curtain, like off in the distance yelling. Because I think that's what a lot of bands are missing, is just like distant shouts. That was always my biggest issue with the Beatles. NLSS band, who plays what? I like this. I'm gonna put myself on drums because I don't know if anybody in the NLSS drums, and I have rock band drumming experience, so I at least know how to hold a beat. I'm gonna put Apollo on lead vocals along with Cinny B because we got clean vocals and we got dirty vocals.
A master stroke.
Hell of a pirouette there, goddamn. I'm gonna put Ryan on bass. Let's go with... I'm gonna say Josh is band president. I don't know what that does, but I think he's perfect for the role. Give me Malf on the keys. Let me get Corey on lead guitar. Because there's just something about Corey that just tells me he can fucking shred. What are we missing at that point? Poe's the mascot. Yeah, Poe just on stage every day, just having a blast. Just loving life.
The small foundation of trust.
I can sing very well, Baer. Really, Leo? Well, damn. There we go. I know you can sing really, really well because you had the confidence to type in Twitch chat, I can sing very well. That must be true. I have proven that I can't sing very well on this stream multiple times. The old Twitch sings days, dude. I can rap, I just can't sing. Yeah, hoarder. And then we're just getting a bunch of shit through this one, man. Just give me all the loot. Works for me. Icebox is okay. It's not super tempting here, though. I'll just grab the whiskey and probably call it good. Using your criteria of rock band experience, I can make a decent vocalist. It doesn't translate nearly as well in any way, in any capacity. I think the drums do the most. All that being a rock band vocalist teaches you is how to sing in a way that Rock Band thinks is good. Which, unfortunately, mostly results in vocals that don't sound good. What are your positions if you were a K-pop group? What are the roles of a K-pop band? As far as I know, they're just all vocalists.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
I guess it would be like breakdowns in the harmony, right? So who we got on bass? I guess that's me. Well, honestly, there's a few good solutions for that one. I can do a spot-on Tom DeLonge voice. You need that? I feel like I would be remiss to allow that resource to pass me by. That's something we should have on retainer at the very least.
This way, if you can make it.
K-pop groups have rappers? Let's go. I'm in.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager pile.
Oh, shit. Reap skills, steal positive token, but lose 2 relics from the inventory. Crusader gains 10% crit chance if we have less than 10 relics.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Oh my god, I immediately forgot that I was going to sell things at the Hoarder. Just absolutely blanked on it, dude. Oh, shit. I don't think I care about this. This is fun, but I don't think it matters. I don't think parrying Patriarch matters that much either. Good enough. I don't think I need Spoken Sharply. Oh, you can't sell in Confessions, right? It's only a Kingdoms thing. Alright, well. There we go, then. You just need the cute one, the hot one, the alpha, and the bad boy.
A breakthrough.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a bad boy right away. I think they're all good boys. I think you're all very good boys in the bear pile. Not the bear pile, sorry, the NLSS, although also bear pile. Very good boys and girls in the bear pile. Got distracted once the topic of K-pop came up.
A master stroke.
God, I wish I was into K-pop, dude. It'd be an infinite well of content all of a sudden. It's the exact same thing with anime. Like, God, if I liked anime, I would never want for entertainment.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
It's just a constant deluge. Chib is the bad boy? I do like that. I feel like Chib is like an accidental bad boy, though. Like, he doesn't ever do anything maliciously. He might just do something that creates complete chaos in a way that could potentially be destructive. But I don't think he'd be doing it like rubbing his mitts together. I think he'd be like this, like, oh no, whoops. Oh, jeez. Turn into Rick for a minute there. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, Baer. Baer doesn't like anime? I don't not like anime. I just don't like anime. That's different. Those are different things. I know they sound exactly the same, but they're different. I also don't not like all anime. Sorry, that's not Rick. That's Morty. That's true. Fake fan. Yeah, fake fan alert. Okay, never mind. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's just go that route. I hate anime. Anime's the worst. Also don't like people that like anime. Viewer count just starts plummeting. Just literally goes down to 0. In 15 seconds. Boop. I mean, I've mentioned many times. One Punch Man is one of my favorite media products in existence, which I recognize is kind of a parody of anime, but it is still anime too. That's a show that I could very happily watch all the way through at any given moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a good protect. That's a good boy.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Nah, is that New Aries? That is unfamiliar. Do I really need these? Do I really need these? Do I really need this? Do I really need that? Maybe that one's a little better. Yeah, we'll keep that one. I'll tell you what I did see, speaking of animated series. Oh, man, I'm glad I remember this because I was very excited to talk about this show. Have y'all seen Common Side Effects? If you have the means, you need to watch Common Side Effects. It's... Holy shit, it's so good. Oh, my God. That and Scavenger's Reign, which are not alike very much at all. In fact, they're very different shows, but I believe it's the same animation studio. Common Side Effects specifically, I really think y'all should check out. It has got Mike Judge. Of course, probably, you know, Mike Judge from King of the Hill, but he's also done a lot of other good stuff, including the movie Office Space, which is one of my favorite movies ever. Common Side Effects is a show about a guy who discovers a mushroom that can basically cure all injury, disease, and illness. And Big Pharma tries to hunt him down and, like, destroy it. And that's essentially all you need to know. Great voice casts. Really cool, unique animation style to it. Excellently written. I very rarely watch series all the way through, but I was dog sitting for my parents over the weekend, so I didn't really have anything else to do, so I was just vegging out and ended up plowing through the entire series in one evening. Could not stop watching. It was so goddamn good. And then on a completely different note, although again related given that apparently it's the same studio that makes it.
Well done.
Or there's some kind of correlation there. Same people working on the projects. But, yeah, Scavenger's Reign is a terrific sci-fi series that unfortunately did not get renewed for Season 2, but it's getting a lot more traffic and a lot more attention now, and there's rumors maybe it's getting back into the pipeline. Why would you sit on a dog? Because my parents asked me to. I'm a good son. I'm questioning, I just do it. Hell yeah, Twisted. Yeah, Scavenger's Reign has got some really cool animation, dude. Like, I love serious, like, adult animated series that take advantage of the medium. And, goddamn, both of these shows really do it well. Good son sits on good boys. Correct. Yeah, you got it. You know what's up. Not to risk it. Not to risk it. Oh, boy. Okay, buddy. You're probably going to want to bolster or something here. Just to be safe. Yeah, let's see if we get the bulwark there. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a worship. Nothing we can do. Lacrimosus.
Welcome back.
Crawling out from the depths back to the top of the pile is Lack. Thank you for the 41 months. Thank you for the Bear Hugs form. Welcome back in. Appreciate it. You're fine, buddy. You're fine. Figure it out. Get the knockback here, maybe. We'll rush Judgment again. And Molecule continuing to kill it. Let me get the herbs first. Big heals.
A little help impeccably timed.
Hot damn, dude. Molecules continuing to be the savior of the day. Sheesh.
A master stroke.
Ooh, damn, we can knock back there too. Hell yeah. Let's go. Big plays. Sets up a pirouette finisher nicely. That scream just about got me fired.
The work continues.
With apologies to all the VOD viewers who just got woken up. Or, alternative approach, maybe I just made some dreams a little more interesting, right? Or the nightmares. Nah, there's no nightmares allowed when you're falling asleep to bear pile VODs. I simply refuse to accept the possibility of that. Good dreams only. I was watching the Yard episode with Ryan that they had on last week. He was talking about how he takes offense to the idea of being called like a comfort streamer. Which I get from his perspective because, you know, the amount of riffing and bits that he does through the course of any given stream, it's worth paying attention to.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
I don't know, man. I kind of like it.
The loathing whispers.
Hardened heart. No. Also don't need that. Also don't need that. We through this region? Yeah, nice. There we go. Yeah, the bear levers. Yes, indeed. It's about noon for me, Leo. The mountain time in America. Sorry, the United States of America. You know the one?
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Another 4 mastery points here, having not done very much in the region. And you know what? Catacombs time, dude.
Twisting corridors of long-forgotten tombs, choked with the ichor of the dead.
You got the shuffle squad. They should be able to handle it well enough.
Repaired and refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead.
Ooh, double songbook here. That's a heck of a deal. Grab the playing cards on discount as well. Nice. All right, that's going to be helpful. Let's give it a go. Excellent. Try again. Holy shit, dude. Really, really good. Okay. Loving this. I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these on here as well. A little bit more stress healed across the board, and then we got ourselves a real nice meal for this lot this time as well.
Fair, but fairly priced.
Hell yeah, dude. Every time you roll up on an inn, I expect it to be on fire and you getting attacked now. Yeah, I'm pretty glad that's not a thing in Confessions.
Practice. Improve.
That would not be fun to deal with. Let's see. Well, we haven't been doing a ton of repartee yet, have I? Might get rid of that. Holy Lance is certainly beginning some value. We'll upgrade that one now. I like the Crush upgrade. Strategic Withdrawal is definitely one I'm going to want to upgrade at some point, and I think I'm going to be glad I took that now. Alright, good enough. Are we on a threshold for anybody for the whiskey flask? We are. Let's do these two. Or not. Never mind. What else we got? We can max out these two. That seems good. Cool. Oh, I fully misread that. Whoops. Oh yeah, I haven't even got these yet. We got a lot more of these things to buy.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Nice. Do we need wild tea at all? I don't think so. I could get rid of Resolute, but I don't think that really matters that much. Sunny disposition. Sweet. Well, let's go ahead and give you another one then. Oh yeah, buddy. Let me go ahead and cap y'all out, maybe. Damn near to it, huh? And let's get the max on you two. Get the max on you two. Let's go. I don't want to go to the dentist or change tires or be an adult today. I feel you. Yeah, I gotta get my ass in there, dude. Man. Looking good. Looking good. Let's do it. Off to the Catacombs. I need to have a lot more respect for this region, man. I've been getting humbled quite a few times going into this place. Let's try to stay on top of those slime debuffs. See if we can't get a few extra mastery points coming out of here. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Tons of stress heals, some dodge plus coming off the crush and abyssal artillery. Beautiful. Dentist tomorrow here. Pal gonna have good teeth. Go to the dentist, y'all.
These ancient sepulchres.
I'll do it if you do it.
With the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
Handshake deal. If I sign up for the dentist or make a dentist appointment after stream today, you'll do the same, right? Agreed? Shake on it. Look me in the eyes when you shake on it. Okay. All right, deal. Oh my god, we just pick up a galvanizing goblet? Holy shit, dude. I mean, that would be pretty good for her if not for the fact that we got the snap judgment already. Yeah, let's just leave that off, I think. Carrying Cup is pretty crazy too, though. If we end up finding a... I was gonna say finding a grave robber later. Could happen. Okay, let's see.
Excellent work.
It's a fine start. Wouldn't mind trying to yank this boy up. Gotta get oral surgery soon. It's not even your fault. Oh, that sucks. Does it count if I went to the dentist today? Yeah, you're in the clear, I guess. It does make me wonder. Would they turn you away? They wouldn't, right? Because they want your money just as much as your possible desire to be seen at the dentist's office back-to-back days. What if you just really like the feeling of having newly clean teeth? You might feel weird about it. I don't think they turn you away, though. You pay money to go to the doctor? Shut up. Fucking asshole. Insurance only covers so much, right? Yeah, there we go. That's more the...
Is no time to falter.
That's more the kind of... what am I trying to say? Empathy I was expecting. I honestly don't even know how many visits I get per year, which is probably a bad sign for my dental health.
A brilliant conclusion.
Yeah, that's what I figured, Zam. It's like they're not sweating it. You're not able to target the back rank, right? Did, of course, make it very difficult to heal the one person with a bunch of slime on him now. That'll do at least a little bit of good for him there. I don't think I need to clear that. Molecules continuing to provide us at least one mark of reliability across the board.
Lurks in the beyond.
Oof. I mean, this is already pretty nasty, dude. This has already gone pretty poorly. Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe just salve him, although that's not really gonna do a lot either, unfortunately. Taunt at least, though.
Steady Steady yourself.
Okay, okay. Alright, so long as they do not attempt to create more of themselves, we should be in good shape here. Here we go. And let me get rid of this guy. Oh, come on. Get the heal off that, unfortunately. I think that might have still given us the relics, but oh well. One more for yourself. You deserve it. You've earned it. Alright, slimes are still terrifying.
Messy, but effective.
I really don't like that I decided to come down here all of a sudden, but hey, we'll take the cracked geode. That's pretty sick.
The loathing abates.
Oh yeah, Dead of Night can miss, unfortunately. And loses the healing effect as a result. Yeah, it sucks. I really wish that wasn't the case, but it sure is. Oh, another trinket, dude. Sheesh. Creature den. Oh, God. Yeah, honestly, it's probably going to be easier than the slime fights. Especially with the... Oh, right. Yeah, no, you just had to remind me. Okay, thanks. Well, get rid of you first, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Stun the slime. That's pretty good. Oh, right. Yeah, the Seaman's boots are actually really good for us here, aren't they? I didn't even think about that. Move boots would be huge. Okay. These across the board. Slime Boy is cooked. That's a heck of a start. Yeah, much less effective spiders now. Unfortunately, they are still spiders. Oh, and that's unfortunate timing there, too. But hey, more baubles. Hooray. Alright, we're going to need to heal her up quite a bit. I don't think she has Absinthe here either, unfortunately, so she's just going to have to... I mean, she could repartee. I don't know about that, though. Let's just try this. Son of a bitch. It's convenient at least, okay. Let me play it a little safer here. I don't know if that actually matters, though. Let me just get numbers, and then we might just be able to convince this guy to eat another corpse. And if not, then we can take care of her that way. Awful, I guess. Okay. Yeah, he's not a threat so long as he just keeps munching corpses, right? That's bad, though. Shit. Alright, you're just gonna have to get out of there, I guess. Very unlikely to be targeted, I have to assume. That's big. Yet again, a cultist. My god. Good timing, because I was dead wrong, and they fucking hate her. Alright. Alright. Ooh, hell yeah. I love that. Let's see. Let me get the bulwark up now. Yeah, later on, Jax. Don't solve any marvelous puzzles and blueprints without me. I think the odds are in your favor there. Alright, keep them coming, buddy.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Still pretty bad for her, sadly. Yeah, this creature den's looking just as potentially problematic as I anticipated. Let's see here. Let me keep shuffling around a little bit more up front. Hey, Kong. Probably need a bolster there. She is burning through the DOT at least. Burning through it, meaning it is eating away at her flesh. But doing the job. Hey, that'll work. Nice. Well, either way, I guess. Not bad, not bad. Really could use an additional corpse for her here. So we're about to get one, I guess. There we go. No stress heals for you, so let's just go ahead and swipe. It does feel like stretch break time. That's right, Moobot. Alright, there you go. That's what you've been waiting for. All fixed. He's going to be able to heal himself this time. Huge. When you run out of skin, you'll no longer be blighted, exactly. You figured it out. Yeah, I might as well do this now. Oh, man, you know what I need to do is more of these. Oh, use a stretch break for the neck, dude. Whoo! Get him!
A righteous action.
Oh, here we go. Time for the doggos. I think I like a burning star start. I'll go after Wormy this time to begin with. Let's see how that treats us. Looking good. Stun chance. Hell yeah. And let me go ahead and set up a burning stars here too, sure. That's some strong work there, y'all. Oof. Abyssal looking really good here. No worries on that guy. Very concerned about this DOT on him now, but we do have a little regen at least. Any shuffle works in our favor. No DOT so far, very nice. Let me go ahead and bolster again. Now let's just do this. It allows her to heal back up, and then Zealous just to clear the dodges.
An interminable conflict.
Yeah, this is looking really good now. Just always got to get a little bit of a scare out of the spiders, I guess. One more big heal out of our occultist, and we're looking right as rain. Big heal, buddy. All right.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
And all of a sudden, I'm terrified. Just kidding. We're good. No sweat, bud. Giant regen, all good. Nice. I don't think we have any way to clear through dodge, do we? Does the lunge off the stealth do that? It does. Cool. See ya.
A resounding response.
Okay. Ow, buddy. Best occultist we've had in a minute. Non-stop success. Look at these crocodilian buffs we got going on now, man. 40% damage for the damage dealers for the most part. Another big time crit through the dodge. Hell yeah. Turn that into a healing fight. That's crazy.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
A couple of mastery points coming out of the catacombs. Works for me, dude. Hell yeah.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Very afraid for the boss fight now that you said that. That's a rational approach, honestly. That's a healthy fear. Shambler? Not this time. I'll try a trinket. Max out the affinity there, and Deathseeker? And the murder weapon. Fuck yeah, dude.
The loathing whispers.
Always love a murder weapon. Don't take that out of context, FBI. Look, I can love a murder weapon and not have done it, Your Honor. Ooh, that's intimidating. I feel like you should go first. I was really hoping I could just murder weapon him right away. Alright, we got the stun chance there again. Fuck yeah, we can go ahead and do some burn back there. Unload on him, let's go. Strong start, team. Just a little slime, not too bad. He did do it, but not because he loved it. Right, yeah, no, those are mutually exclusive ideas, obviously. Ooh, hello. Just straight horror and crit chance loss. That's an interesting outcome. Okay. I think we probably just want to kill this guy as soon as we can. If you are what you eat, then cannibals can never be convicted because they only ate innocent people. That's if that's a unique joke, that's, you know what, that's definitely one of those where I don't care if you came up with it. Because you said it and I either forgot that I had heard it before. It was effectively new to me. Well done. That's, you've earned that, Gifty. You deserve that. Thank you for bettering all of our lives. Alright, well.
Lenity.
Big boy's dead.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
I don't like that we're in such bad shape still with that being the case.
Lethality writ large.
At least we've been able to clear the slime off pretty effectively. Oh, hey, just free crit for you too, huh, bud? Love a chat where bad jokes and puns are rewarded. I'm not the only one, either. The precedent has been set, clearly. Also, apparently doesn't even need to necessarily be original. You get a giggle out of me, you got a good chance, man. Boy, yeah, these big slimes, dude, they're like mini bosses on their own. This is crazy. Alright, come on. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. Takes away their turn here, I believe. Can we give them more bolster? Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let me try... No, I was going to say try for one more heal here, but with the crit yet again, I'm pretty sure I should just try to kill him. I guess if I can't target him, might as well. No more heals coming in. I could bulwark this, but yeah, with the damage from these two, it's almost certainly better. There you go.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Got that Riz flower. I'd love to see that one. Actually, that's really good for us right now, isn't it? 10% resolute chance per positive relationship. Yeah, this could be crazy good for us. Get that occultist on damn near guaranteed resolute. Although I guess that'd be a lot better for one of the tanks, wouldn't it? Aw, come on, y'all. We didn't come down here to fucking run away. Let's get this shit. Pulverize the piles of piss. This was added from the Kingdoms update. This is the paid Catacombs DLC that released alongside the Kingdoms update a couple months back. Okay. Burn there, damn. Why are they that color? Wow, you can't just ask something why it's that color. That's pretty messed up, dude. Thank you. Right, yeah, thank you. So, Inhuman Bondgage is the update name. Or the DLC name, right? Which, of course, does also include the Abomination. He's got the back-to-back turns here. Shit, that sucks. Come on. Okay, thank goodness. That could have been bad. She's got the slime here, too, unfortunately, so I wonder if maybe instead of that I just want to go for something like this. Yeah. Because she's going to pirouette here. Off death's door. Got the strength, too. That's pretty sick. Baer optimal, though. Alright, now you go for that. Very good, yet again. Another pip, too. God damn it, that's obnoxious. Oh, I hate that a lot. I should have run.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Turns out I should have run away. Fuck. Yeah, he called it crazy. Ooh, look at the crit there, though. But even still, they're just really determined to fucking kill her. Oh, good, in a daze, too. Fun. Cool. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's terrific news. That's really great. Thanks.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's probably GG. Yeah, that's 100% GG.
These are to be expected.
Mighty Grogulon.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Thank you for the prime. Welcome back into the pile. Appreciate the support. Oh, we'll keep going, obviously. It's just that I'm damn near certain we got killed the moment that one slime decided to super heal off of 1 HP.
And now, the greatest test.
And then all the rest of this bullshit occurred.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
These guys almost certainly don't have the damage by themselves either, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a GG there, buddy.
Let us hope they find peace.
Whoops.
The siren song of the void. Spurned for now.
So what did we learn today? Stop going to the catacombs, I guess. Was the takeaway for this one.
Another old soldier lays down his life in the dirt of a distant land.
Just don't go there anymore, just ignore it. Well,
Remain undeterred.
rough start.
And you will yet prevail.
Rough start to our goes in the Bastard's Beacon Chapter 5, but it's to be expected. What did we learn today? Yeah, just don't deal with the slimes anymore, and then it should be good to go. We'll look forward to applying that lesson for next time. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you're enjoying over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy. See you in the next one.